Hey everybody, welcome back to Guardians of Comic Book History. I'm not your host, unfortunately. It seems like your host is taking a little break. But stay tuned and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guardians of Comic Book History. It's your host, Kyle, and you already met my other one. Today's topic is Spider-Man, Marvel's Golden Boy. What we can say about Spider-Man? Well, Spider-Man first appeared in the Amazing Fantasy number 15 back in August 1962. So our host is pretty old, as you can tell. But that's not all. It says here, Fantasy 52. Now, we got a little bit more stuff to talk about Spider-Man. My opinion on Spider-Man is he's the best. Like I said, Marvel's Golden Boy. He is awesome. His powers are like, who wouldn't want his powers? And the villains. He's got like the best villains. Up to the Green Goblin, onto the symbiotes. You know, it's non-stop for Spider-Man. He's always in trouble. He's always fighting somebody, you know, and it's awesome. So, let me tell you about some of his villains. Now, I'm not a very expert, but that's what is technology for. We can look up things. So I'm going to put this down. While I'm looking up, you can look at my boring face. So, last topic was about Batman, which was pretty cool. This is our second video. So, more subscribers, more likes, more thumbs up will be awesome. So, Spider-Man's villains. I know a lot of them. I'm just going to name off a few that you'll probably be familiar with. Right, so we got the Vulture, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, Rhino, Scorpion, Jackal, Black Cat, all those fantastic people, plus the Sinister Six. Now, the Sinister Six is one of Spider-Man's hardest team matches. Not the worst, but it was one of the hardest. Now, let's talk about the symbiotes. Now, we first got introduced with Spider-Man as the black-suited Spider-Man. Now, this became a very big role when James Jonas' son went up to outer space. You know, it's his first time, and they figure, hey, we're gonna find some cool rocks on the moon, and I think it was the moon that they landed on, and no, they had to bring back a little black parasite called Venom. Now, everyone knows Venom. Venom's he's the best. You know, he's awesome. Although there's a lot of people that will say Carnage or what is it? I can't think of it. So, we got Venom, Carnage, Toxin, Anti-Venom, and Scream. That's who they were. Now, anti-venom is just another version of Venom. Now, how that came to be was what I've read on or heard about was Brock got cancer. Eddie Brock. That's who's Venom, and the cancer cells mixed in with the venom that I think got onto him. I'm not quite sure. And it created this suit called anti-venom. Anti-venom is one of, or probably is, Spider-Man's greatest achievement to beating. You know, anti-venom is one of the strongest characters I've ever seen. Plus, playing the games, he was an asshole. If you ever played the games, like Web of Shadows, he was a total prick. So, we got that. Carnage. Now, Carnage is... I can't think of his name. I'm in a stump right now, guys. I'm sorry. Carnage was... Well, everyone knows how Carnage became to be. Crazy lunatic. Yes. Keltis Cassidy. Now, Keltis Cassidy was a lunatic. They put him in a mental asylum. And the red symbiote found its host. Well, no. Actually, how he came to be was this, I think it was a witch, where some girl gave Kennedy another chance to roam about. And she gave him the power of Carnage. Now, Carnage is... he's probably like the hardest... I would have to say the hardest enemy Spider-Man has ever defeated. Other than Anti-Venom. I mean, he can manipulate weapons out of his suit. His webbing is a lot stronger than Venom's. So, it was a tough one. Now, if you read the comics or watched the early Spider-Man TV shows, Venom and Spider-Man had to team up. Now that's a big deal, knowing that Venom or Spider-Man don't get along like at all, and they had to team up to defeat Carnage. Now that was one of my favorite comic books. I don't remember the comic book name, but it was one of my favorites to read. It was exciting. The show, too. If you ever guys watched the show, the early ones, those are cool. What else can we talk? Sinister Six. They're pretty badass, you know. You got Dr. Octopus, Mysterio. I think that's who is in it. Who else is in the, Rhino, Mysterio, Kraven the Hunter, Electro, Venom, Vulture, Dr. Octopus, Carnage, you got Jamelin, Sandman, all those people. Now, Sandman is another cool character, and everyone know how that came to be. He got stuck in a experiment, and one little, like, radioactive sand particle got into his skin and infected him, turning him to sand. Dr. Connors, aka Lizard, everyone know how he became obsessed with his work, started using it on himself. Everything went wrong when he turned into the giant lizard. You know what's funny? I don't even need a computer. I have a big textbook relating to everything about Spider-Man, which is cool. I love to read it time to time, especially when I go in the bathroom. Don't say it. I didn't say that. Now the girlfriends that Spider-Man had. You know, it's crazy because you saw Peter grow up as a dork, science whiz, and he's getting Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, Felicia Hardy, also known as Black Cat, You know, he's getting all these hot ass chicks. You know, I wish I was that lucky, but I'm not. Although I'm not a fictional character either. So, the Spider-Man world is very cool. One of my my favorite to this day is Spider-Man. My favorite Marvel character. Like I said, he's got best characters, the best villains. Spider-Man as a person has grown into a big sensation over the years. The comics, he's gotten a lot more abilities he can do. He's increased his web shooting a lot, and partners he's had over the years are awesome. Like I said, best team ups ever. He's funny. He's cool. To put it this way, Spider-Man is a little version of Deadpool. Like I've always said to people, you can put Peter into Deadpool's suit and put Deadpool's suit into Peter's suit, and you wouldn't know the difference. Only one. Peter doesn't kill, Deadpool does. So we'd have a killing rampage fucking Spider-Man on our hands, you know. So, I think that will be all for today. I do have stuff to do. The video is 11 minutes, so I'm going to cut it to maybe 12. Sunday or Monday, stay tuned. Halloween. Me and my friend are dressing up I'm dressing up as the Joker. He's dressing up as the Riddler, and hopefully we can drive around on my moped and just go have some fun. You know, maybe a little trick-or-treating. Although I've heard, I don't know if any of you guys heard this, but drop a comment if it's true. They're trying to limit the time on trick-or-treating. Like, I heard that they're trying to go from 12 to 4 in the afternoon. That's not right. I mean, I know it's dangerous out there. Where I live, it's fucking dangerous. But where other kids live, I mean, it's nice. You don't have to ruin it for the kids that haven't even experienced it yet. You know, come on, guys. You know, back then, trick-or-treating was everything. Free fucking candy, you know? So, yeah, I think that'll be all. Like I said, stay tuned. On Sunday, I might do a live stream. I don't know. So just stay with me. Next week, come back to us and we'll talk about Marvel's Deadpool. Now, he's another golden boy that's making a lot right now. I'm up to 13 minutes. So, yeah, stay tuned next week. We will talk about Deadpool. I did say I'd switch up. Now, this channel is not just talking about comic book characters or anything. It's everything nerdy. Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings. Anything that has to do with the outside world, include out of the comic book world. We'll talk about anything. And I'm trying to get some of my friends onto this show, channel, so we can talk about or relate to more stuff. So stay tuned. For Sunday, like I said, subscribe, drop a like, thumbs up, comment below. Like I said, if that Halloween thing is true, 'cause I don't know. And stay nerdy, everybody. Now, wasn't that he was a good host? I think he honored me very well. Now, my friend Deadpool will be on the show, so. Stay tuned, everybody. Have a webbing day. Spider-Man is out. Drop the camera. Peace out, everybody.